I'm going to show you why kitesurfers are obsessed with Dakhla. And if you're not dreaming of coming here by the end of this video, then I should delete my YouTube. My favorite thing about Dakhla is the infamous speed spot, which is a 1 kilometer long flat water spot which emerges with the low tide. At high tide, the sandbar disappears and you need to kite in shallow water or ride in chop. It's got a steep drop off, which means that you can go absolutely nuts and land safely in deep water, being confident that you won't hit the bottom. It is offshore though, so you've got to have a rescue boat if you want to kite there. The wind stats for Dakhla are insane. It's windy all year, but the most consistent months are April to September. If you love strong wind, you'll want to come in July or August, but there are definitely some strong days in other months too. Now, don't let the forecast fool you. Dakhla regularly comes in over forecast, especially in the warmer months, thanks to thermal wind effects. Let's talk accommodations. There are many great accommodation options in Dakhla, and I suggest doing research to pick the one that suits your needs. These businesses cater perfectly to kiters with services like rental gear, gear storage, rescue boats, amazing food, gyms, and spas to treat yourself to some rest or massage after some epic kite sessions. I stayed at Dakhla Attitude in White Dune Canyon during this trip. Attitude has a fantastic location as it's just a 5-minute drive to the speed spot. They also have a tractor which can take you there and a rescue boat to keep you safe. I enjoyed my stay there, but I must say that the smelly showers took some getting used to, and it feels like more of a bulk service rather than a boutique experience. I'm filming this right now from White Dune Canyon. It's this wonderful place far from the main lagoon with less accommodations nearby. The biggest benefit of being here is that the spot is uncrowded and the experience is well refined. The food has been spectacular. The cottages are eco-friendly with solar power, and the service here is so warm, friendly, and inviting. I will definitely be coming back to White Dune Canyon. So I just ran a clinic in Dakhla where 4 kiters joined me to work on their kiting goals. Now, normally the speed spot is very crowded, but we got it just to ourselves for many sessions. Luckily, they were filming a Hollywood movie during the clinic. So I think a lot of the hotels were booked up by the production, which meant that there were less kiters in town and less kiters on the water. We had a super fun trip, and each of the guys worked tirelessly on achieving their goals. I also try to level up in every clinic. So I was stoked to introduce a dashboard in this clinic. My students can log in, see their goals for the trip, and see the notes that I've left them from our daily video analysis sessions. It's epic that we were able to move a lot of goals into the completed section during this trip. Now, the speed spot isn't the only spot in Dakhla. You can also kite in the main lagoon, although it's a little bit choppy and it gets pretty crowded, so it's not my favorite spot. And there's a spot upwind of me here at White Dune Canyon called the Secret Spot. I haven't gotten it on the best conditions yet, so when I went there, it was a little bit choppy and a bit shallow, but I believe it can be better. But that being said, I don't think it's going to be deep enough for you to do crazy big air up at the Secret Spot. There are also two other actually secret spots with flat water, which you can go to with a local guide. I'm not going to share further information about them out of respect for the local guides and their businesses. Getting to Dakhla can be extremely easy. If you're lucky enough to live near cities like Paris, Barcelona, Lisbon, or New York, you can get to Dakhla by flying with Royal Air Maroc and having one stopover in Casablanca. Royal Air Maroc is kite luggage friendly and the baggage policy is pretty decent and the booking is a breeze. If you're less lucky and you're flying from Germany, then you'll probably need at least one extra stop. Or just fly into one of those cities and hop on a flight with Royal Air Maroc. But Dakhla is getting more popular every year and new routes are opening up all the time. Let's talk internet. I've yet to find fast, reliable Wi-Fi in Dakhla, which is pretty important for me as I'm a YouTuber and I'm sure many of you guys are remote workers. It's been good enough to have a video call, but big uploads and downloads can take a while. The eSIMs I've been using have been pretty solid though. I think I was getting 30 megabits up and down the other day. Right now in my room, I'm getting 10 megabits up and 10 megabits down, and the cost has been pretty reasonable at $3 per gigabyte. If you've got any questions about Dakhla, then drop them in the comments. If you'd like to level up your kiting and join one of my luxury kite clinics, then you can sign up to my waiting list using the link in the description. I made another video for you and I think you're gonna love it. You can watch that one over here and you can subscribe over here. Muchos besos and adios.